Forex family, what's going on? Good night, even good morning in certain parts of the world. Forex King coming back at you with another video. So without further ado, we get right back into it. So I want to go over the results over trading today. As you guys know, this is the first time you're watching my video. As you can see by the initial thumbnails, I'm not putting any thumbnails, no clickbait, no anything catchy. It's just straight content, right? So the purpose of this video is to go over the results of what happened today. And let's see. Okay, so now this typical, sometimes it takes a little bit of time to load up my moving averages that I like to use. Honestly, it don't even matter if I have moving averages. I can just get straight to the point. Actually, this is not that bad at all. So I'm just going to get right into it. Oh, they're showing here. Who cares? Anyway, so right into it. Let's not waste too much time. So from the last video that I posted, I said that I wasn't sure if I was going to get into the market because this huge candle right here happened around 9:30, and I said, you know what, I'm just not going to touch no candle at 9:30 just because I don't want to be kicked out of the market. And I was still looking for a buy because I just believe that based on what the initial structure was showing, and at the time, oh, here it is. At the time, look at that. That is incredible. So at the time when I had these trend lines set, it was actually a little bit closer. It was actually more here. And just based on the initial structure, it was before, it was actually right around the time that this candle was happening. But right before this happened at 9:30, actually, yeah, so 9:30 when I started recording at 9:30. So when I had the trend lines, this large candle wasn't there yet. So if you can put it together, the trend line was actually looking really good. Now after I stopped recording, I noticed obviously that it broke the trend line, so I adjusted it very quickly, and I didn't even look back at it honestly. And I look back now, and honestly everything's respecting my trend line, so that's pretty cool. But I don't want this video to be too long, but just going over the results. So I said I wasn't going to get in because I wasn't sure, because I was looking for a buy. But based on my strategy, what was going on, I saw, and I think, yeah, during the video I was laughing because I saw this bullish candle right after this monster of a bear candle. And I just laughed. I said, why would you give me this bullish candle right after this monster of a candle? Like, there's no continuation. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So I waited for a few minutes, obviously 5-minute candle. So it was 5, 10, 15, 20. So this candle, I was like, not too sure. I was like, wait, no, I got in this candle actually because it was engulfing at one point. I got it, I think, around here, somewhere in this area, and then it hit the blue, then pulled back up. But I said, you know what, let me stay in. I'm not too sure. And this candle pulled back a little bit and then dropped. I said, all right, perfect. And then we had continuation, and then I actually got out on, you see where the green arrow is? Matter of fact, I can delete that now. Actually, I'll leave that for a second. Pull it down. See the green candle? So this is where I got out. And this was, again, clear because I've spoken about this double purple line that I have in previous videos. Like, I know this is a strong area. So the fact that there was no more continuation, I knew a reversal was imminent. So I said, you know, just get out. So I felt good about that. Had I stayed in a little bit longer, I would have made a lot more money, but it was a couple dollars, and I'll show the results in a few minutes. I think it was like $8, something like that. Boom. So like the first, today, the 9th. So the 9th, it was $8. So it's not bad. Okay, it could have been, it got as low as about 20. That's all right, fine. So I got out this candle. Sorry, I might be done for the day just because I'm still looking for a bullish move. I saw it going up, then I saw this candle again. I said, okay, it might not go up, and then this candle dropped. I said, okay, this was just a pullback. It might continue going down. So I got right back in, and it went down again. went down, hit this blue line, and I laughed because I noticed this blue level. I noticed it here. I don't want to get too deep into the weeds because I said I didn't want this video to be too long, but I noticed this right here. Not just the double line, obviously the pullbacks, but I noticed this, how this pullback stopped here and then tanked and then it topped, I mean, the wick here, and then I noticed this, and then I noticed this week. I said, this might be a pretty good area. And I said, you know what, I'm going to put it just to kind of pay attention to what's going on. And then you see this wick barely touched it, and then I'm glad I did, because just after I put it there, that's where it wicked, and then the next candle went up. So I said, all right, this is clearly a great level. So I got out too late, later than I should have. Like, this second trade should have been close to like $15, but I waited just because I wasn't sure. And I waited, said, all right, cool, no problem. So I waited. I think I went in one more time on a buy. Okay, so I went in one more time on a buy here. And here, no, here, this, I think it was this green candle. Yeah, buy. Okay, buy. Wait, let me see. Buy, open price 659,430. 659, yeah. So this is where I went on the buy, and then I got out on this candle just because I saw the hesitation. I just wasn't sure, and at that point in time, that would have been my third trade. It was getting close to midday, and that's around the time that I said, you know what, that's when I start getting trader fatigue, and that's important for me. Like, once I stare at these charts for 3-4 hours, I know when I start to feel tired, and when I get to that point, I'd rather just stop trading, because it's better to just take the wins for the day and not force anything that I'm not sure about, or force anything just because I'm greedy. And that's, again, I think I mentioned before, one of the things I want to make sure I conquer this month: my discipline and my greed. Take the wins and be happy about it, because these $7, $8, $9 wins are going to turn into 90, 100 very, very quickly. I know that with the shadow of a doubt, just because it's not going to take long for me to get out of drawdown and get back into profit. So I'm just eating away. Once I get out and get back to 5,000, now I can breathe, know that I'm good, and then we get back to dominating. A lot of month left, you dig? So, and then as you can see, what I expected from the beginning of the day, I expected a bullish move, and that's exactly what happened. But I feel good about the overall execution of the day, just because closed out the trade with profit. I noticed the levels. I respected my trading plan. I stayed disciplined. I didn't force anything. So as far as today, execution and the process, spot on. Really, that's it. I'm really glad about this trade line, because I'm not really good with trend lines, I'll be very honest. So when I put it, I'll just put it just to kind of add into my analysis, just see what's going on. And I'm pleased that with everything that happened today, my trend line is actually being respected. So it's as obvious and clear as day that we're in an upward movement, right? And then you can see by the day, I mean, wow, even with all the movement that happened today, it barely closed above this candle, which is interesting. So with all of the action and everything that happened today, this is where it closed. I find that very interesting. But that's it. I'm actually not going to trade tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I have something that I need to do early in the morning, so I'm not going to be in the chart. So tomorrow is technically going to be a day off for me. But definitely want to get this video out, just to show, again, my live stats, show data, show P&L, show proof, and then you guys just follow me on this journey. But really, that's it. I hope you guys had a successful trading day. Again, stay disciplined, stay focused, stay true, be careful of any greed. It doesn't matter if you're scalping, day trading, intra trading. Man, just go get the bag, get the money, because it's all there for all of us. And if you're losing, or if things are a little bit tough for you, you can see where I'm at right now. I'm in drawdown right now myself. So we're all in a position where we're learning, we're growing, we're trying to get to the next level, period. I'm just posting my results because, honestly, I'm going to be here regardless. I'm going to be in front of the chart. So I said, you know what, I don't mind recording. Maybe I can help somebody, but this is really for me. to force myself to not embarrass myself with with the entire YouTube world, number one. But I want to challenge myself because I love challenges. And then I really just want to get over this hump of discipline and things that can be corrected. So it's more for me. Hope you enjoy the journey. But again, I wish you guys the absolute best. If you have any questions, leave me any comments. I appreciate you. Forex King out. We'll talk soon.